Meadow Mike here.
And Persis.
We are on we're on a couple lots here. We first started over there because I have something about corner lots. And yeah, we spent a few hours there.
All we really found was stuff from the 50s or 60s, some cool kid stuff, but nothing super antique-y.
Yeah, but while we were there, she was detecting on this corner part here.
And the owner of the property across the street, which is a huge property we've had our eye on, actually drove over and asked if we want to come detect on his property. Nicest guy in the world. So we're over here now.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful place. We found out afterwards that the two locations the location there across the street and then this one we're on right now are on an 1890s Atlas, and they're the only two homes on this road. So this road here is part of the King's Highway. This is the paved section where it goes around to our home where it becomes a dirt road. But yeah.
So we're super excited to see what we can find over here for relics.
For sure, yep. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned.
Thank you. So I just had a really nice signal, pretty steady in the mid 60s, and it was deep. So I decided to go for it, and it is this thing that I just popped out of the ground, which looks like maybe an old pin, maybe? I can't tell, but it's still got a couple of blue stones in it, so that's super cool. You know, maybe it slid over something, or it was a hairpin or something, maybe, you know? Maybe you put it on your hair and then you slid a pin through that. I'm not really sure.
Down here somewhere. There it is. It's got some nice design in the middle. I don't know, it's got this like attachment thing here. But yeah, I'll clean it up and get a better look at what this might be. This was a solid 80 signal. Just about 4 inches down, I got me a little car. Probably put it in the maybe the 60s, early 70s range for sure.
A little while ago, I found this little red piece of metal, and I thought, oh, if that kind of looks like part of a toy truck or trailer or something. But I just pulled off the trailer, and I wonder if this has something to do with that other piece, because it looks like it's the same coloration and age and stuff. It says 1960, copyright 1967, Chicago. So that's cool. It's at least, you know, mid-1900s-ish. So that's nice. What does that say? Oh, it's a Tootsie toy. Very cool. It says Tootsie right there. So that's awesome.
Persis grabbed me the camera because I was like, it has a name on it. But I think it says animal. But it looks like a silver plated like pin. So a pin, a heavy pin. It says animal. So
Well, that's a boring way to name your child, I guess.
Yeah, well, we gotta name our kid. Yeah, he's gonna be an animal.
So I just had a signal that was in the, you know, around 66, my could be anything signal, but kept shooting up to 70, which told me it wasn't anything like precious, but at the same time it was steady, so I dug it. What I pulled out was this, and I've scrubbed it up a bit with my brush. So yeah, this. It's got some, you know, decoration on it, so it's a household item. We just have absolutely no idea what it is. So this is my mystery item for the day. It's cool. If anybody knows what it is, please let me know.
Dun, dun, dun. A gun. I think that's the most complete one I've found so far. Oh, yeah, there's more in there. Oh yeah, I feel it. Oh, I probably broke it. Yeah, that was probably me, huh? Darn. Alright, well now it's almost all there. Just in 2 parts. Cool. Anything else? Well, there's more. That's glass. Oh, look at that. It's a penny. All right, go figure. There's a memorial. What a weird hole. All right, that's part of the trigger. The trigger guy. Yep, cool. I think it's all there. All right, neat.
I just had a 77 signal in every direction. Thought it was going to be something, probably a wheat penny. And I got down there and there was this red pipe going across. And I thought, oh no. And then I realized that it moved. So I was like, okay, cool, it's something. So I pulled it out. I couldn't figure out what it was. Mike had to come over and tell me. It's a bicycle horn. Pulled out a bicycle horn. Unfortunately, the little blowy thing is probably dissolved in the ground, but that's super cool. Yoder Manufacturing Company, and it says made in the USA. And yeah, it is absolutely a bicycle horn, an old school bicycle horn. So that's not something I've ever found before or seen since I was a young child.
So first dig at this new permission. It's very noisy here, and I'm next to electrical wires or something that's really making my detector just go crazy. Good ways down there, maybe 8-9 inches at least, and I had to go run to get the camera, so it looks like it dried up a little bit. But it is this buckle piece, but it almost looks handmade, though I'm not sure because it does now look like there's some plating on it.
I just had a signal, was in the 70s. Real solid, and I didn't know what I was going to find, and I dug it, and it's not very deep. I mean, this is what, 2 inches down? And I pulled out this. I cleaned it up, so I've already scrubbed it off and showed the landowner and everything, but it definitely was an old brooch of some kind. Well, it had a pin, but it looks like it also had a necklace part, so don't know whether it started as one and then turned into the other. This is the back. The back is actually more ornate than the front, but and inside it was all I was able to pull up with it, so it looks more like maybe it was a picture.
This is a strong 86. I mean, it's pretty solid. It is hitting 87 as well, all directions, and it's only saying 4 inches down. Oh, it's right here. It's like an old modern quarter. Yep. I've done one row. Right down there was the buckle, and I just kind of come along the tree line here. Had a beautiful, like, boy, I think it was 85 signal there. Thought it was going to be another Clyde quarter because I found Clyde quarter over there, which I love dug, and about 4 inches down, popped it, and silver rim right there. So we're going to reveal this guy. Oh, well, this girl, I see her right there. It's a bobber. Yeah, I don't want to do too much. I probably should have grabbed the bottle when I was up getting the camera, but don't really think I need it because in the walk up, yeah, most of the dirt came off. So 1898.
So I just had a very nice signal in the 50s-ish, so low 60s, in this hole right here. Not very deep, just a couple inches down. And I pulled out this right here, which is a different suspender buckle. Whoops, different suspender buckle than what I'm used to finding. But it does have some pretty up top, which it's raining, so it's kind of hard to tell what's happening here. But it does, and the back still flips open and stuff. So yeah, I got a suspender buckle. So funny story, this right here is the plug where I just pulled that suspender buckle out of. And then I wandered off, and then I just came back over here and got the exact same signal right next to the hole, and I just dug it, and it's the other suspender buckle. It's the exact same, and they're in great condition right next to each other. So I don't know how I missed that signal that when I did it before. But yeah, so I have both suspender buckles. I've never had a buckle spill before.
This is different, and I definitely like different. It was literally like under this flap right here. Just pulled it out. and it just looked like a little piece of, you know, sheet metal. But it was attached to something, and it says, I believe it says Stevens Champs 52 to 53. So 1952 to 1953. Maybe it's like part of a trophy, you know, or the plaque on the bottom.
After all 3 of these nails, I just pulled out this, which I haven't moved any dirt off yet, and I want to see what the other side looks like. But I can tell by the knobby on top what this thing is. I'm so excited. So let's see what the other side looks like, because this is all I see so far. So let's see what we got. It's mashed, but it's just got so much of it. I guess the watch was the other half. This is the non-watch half, or the clock maybe just fell out of the middle of it. That's probably what happened. But that's really cool. Can be a little more aggressive now.
This was a pretty solid 62 signal. It is a, I believe that's going to be, yeah, there's like a reed part. So this is more than likely like a squeeze box reed, maybe like accordion. It should have what note it is somewhere on here once it broke off.
About, I don't know how far down that is, what, 4 or 5 inches down? I just found a very nicely preserved ox shoe. I mean, this thing is in fabulous shape. It's small, very little rust. Nice yard, I guess, nice dirt. There's beautiful dirt here. But yeah, I got an ox shoe. So that goes back for quite a ways. So I have a beautiful 68 in every direction right here. So I'm gonna see what it is. Let's see what we get. Could just be a penny, but you never know. Oh, it's, ooh. It's that. So let's see what that is. Oh, that has stars around it. What is this? My hand is right in front of the camera, right? Ooh. What is this? Honey? Yes? It's got a dude on it.
I definitely see text. Is this?
I can't tell what the back of it is. It's an old coin. I just can't tell what it is.
The knob? What?
Is it a token?
I think it's a token of some sort.
But look at the dude.
It's got a hole.
It has a hole? Oh.
It's a hole at the top.
Okay, hold on, standing up. Oh, with steady camera. Okay.
Somebody wore that. It's got a date.
Yeah.
Something April 1977.
Ah.
Oh no.
1777.
1777.
1777.
I think it's a commemorative of some sort then.
Yeah, but maybe.
Oh, here it comes.
The knob.
That's what I said. The noble.
The noble. So it turns out this is Henry Clay was born in 1777. He ran for president 3 times. He was Speaker of the House twice, and I guess he was known as the Great Compromiser because he staved off the Civil War for a couple of decades with all of his compromises. But this is really cool. The noble and patriotic supporter of the people's rights. It says on this side, it definitely does have a hole in the top of it, so somebody made it into a necklace. And then it has Henry Clay on top, and then I can't read what this word under here is, but it looks like there were a bunch of gold coins made, campaign medals when he was running for president. Unfortunately, this isn't one of those, but it's still super cool.
This signal was deep, and popped that guy out after I popped the plug, and got a sign of large copper. So let's see what this guy is. Yep, there's the bust. Oh, all right, 1800s copper. This needs to dry a little bit, but maybe I can get that date off of there. Just cleaned it up some, and the date looks pretty good. It says 1846.
So I said signal that was 2728 in every direction. Not great, but I went for it. Maybe it's a nickel, right? And I just popped this thing out of the dirt, and it's got, looks like green stones on it. It's definitely a piece of jewelry. Question is, how nice is it? So here we go. It's a, oh, it's a pin. It even still has the pin. The pin is still there. Nice. I bet this is silver plated, probably. That's really cool. That is so cool. I need to go show Mike.
Welcome to the wrap-up of our double lot metal detecting hunt. We started at 1 and really just finding things from probably the 1960s and onward. And while doing that, the neighbor across the street invited us over to his place. Plate of big chunky iron and other large metal pieces, smaller metal items, an ox shoe, and didn't realize what this was until I got home and cleaned it, but it is an ox horn, tack buckle, metal picture frame. Found this LED flashlight. Actually found 2 bike horns. This one Persis had on camera, and apparently there's another one that I had no idea she found. Got this toy gun that I broke, I think, digging. I think the shovel went right through that. A Tootsie toy trailer, a Husky car, and a couple other parts to toy cars. Some silverware pieces. I think this is a trophy plaque on the base of a trophy. A couple light fuses, and our mystery item. Not really sure what this is. It's big, it's heavy, it's ornate. A latch to maybe a book or a small chest. This old buckle, a couple musical pieces, part of a harmonica reed, as well as an E key off of probably a squeeze box or accordion. This really nice half of a pocket watch. And this ornate piece turned out to be, I believe it's a button. There's 2 holes. So I think the thread went through the back of that. Some clad coinage. Cool pair of old suspender buckles. This is hilarious. It's pin with the word animal on it. Some old jewelry. This nice, probably a hair piece, I'm guessing, with a couple blue stones left in it. This was super nice. It's either a pin or a pendant because it has both the pin and the loop. That's a seashell carving. What's left of it, that was probably inside of that because they were found together. Another pin. We thought it was silver, but it's not. Found 3 wheat pennies, 1928, 52, and 56, and 1846 braided hair, large cent, very nice. A 1898 barber quarter, and then probably the find of this hunt was this Henry Clay presidential campaign medal. It was holed. They're made that way, so I can assume it was worn around the neck, maybe. But very, very neat. Great historical piece. Well, I hope you enjoyed this hunt. We will be going back there. We've only pretty much scratched the surface on that second location. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more.